You can't believe on what you heard from Jungkook. Excuse me, you said and went out of Chloe's office and looked for her. There you saw her in the lobby, looked so tense. Chloe, what is this? Believe me, he used a different name. Maybe so we won't know that it was him. I can't cancel his book without valid reason. He can file a complaint or file a case against my business. You have no other option. You exhale and look down, gathering all your courage so you can face him all day. Not just for today, but the whole month. YN, he refused to use our service. He prefers to use his own car. You just nod and go back to where Jungkook is, waiting for you. You get inside and forcefully smile. Good morning, sir. I'm YN, your tour guide. May I borrow your car key so we can leave and start your tour? He stands and walks closer to you. It's not tour. I'm here to fix our relationship. I'm just using this as excuse so you can escape from me again. He held your wrist and pulled you going outside. Get in. Sir, you are a VIP guest, so I should be the one who drives. You get in, or I'll kiss you. What's wrong with him? Why did he suddenly become like this? We haven't seen each other for only 8 months and he's gone crazy. Sir, let me remind you, my duty is until 6 p.m. only. Jungkook didn't answer. He just continued on driving. Later on, he gazed at you. You love riding bike, right? So that's first thing we'll do. He rented a couple bike and drove while you were riding behind. Hold on tight. You held on the small metal, but Jungkook got angry. He stopped and took your hand as she wrapped around his waist. This is how you should do, he said and looked behind. What exactly you want from me? He got off the bike and said, I will buy some drinks first. Wait for me here. We'll talk when I get back. In a few minutes, Jungkook came back with water on his hand. But unfortunately, you wasn't there on the place where he left you. He looked around. He even checked the parking lot, but he really can't find you. He looked so frustrated and trying to hold his tears and resentment towards you because you keep on running away from him. He is ready to throw everything just for you. He did everything just to find you, but it seems it's not enough, so would forgive him. Is this the payment for what I did to you? Make me suffer? He was about to cry until he spotted you sitting on the bench while facing the lake. Thank God, I thought you ran away again. He slowly sat next to you and gave you water. Thanks. So what are we going to talk about? Actually, before I came here, I already know everything about how you involved with Grace. Why do you have to speak harshly against yourself just to stay away from me? Because I want to end my connection with you. You are here because you're going to fix our relationship. But we don't have that such a thing. YN, I don't have plans to marry Grace. I will break up with her at the right time according to my plan. That's not what I mean. Jungkook, we don't have any relationship. Because obviously, you only see me as Grace. Okay, fine. Yes, at first I really thought you are her. But time flies, I starting falling in love that I'm thinking you're someone else. I can prove to you that the time I came back from Japan, I immediately recognized that Grace is not you. Even my heart stopped beating. Even I am not fully sure that Grace is not you. For 8 months, my heart continued beating with an unknown person. I know you love me. I can feel that. Sorry, but not now anymore. He looked at you. Jungkook knew that you were lying. He had a doubt that Grace told you something, and that is the reason why you're afraid to fight your feelings. Then, let's go to our next destination. He said that instead, because he already has a plan. What is this? We're going to cross the island? Let me remind you that I will decide where we go. You have no choice but to follow him since he is a VIP guest. The boat safely arrived at the port, and now you two are currently traveling back to Seoul. You don't want to talk to him, so you just pretended to be asleep. While he was driving, he noticed that your hair was covering your face, so he carefully removed your hair. I miss you. Believe me, I really miss you. While missing you, I also felt guilty because I know I hurt you. You clearly hear him. You know he is crying because his voice was shaking while telling you that. He brought you to the big house, but the surprising thing is, when he introduced you to his parents, it's too late to realize that he brought you to their house. My son was right. You and Grace look alike, but if I look at your face for a long time, I can tell the difference. You are more beautiful than her. Jungkook already told his parents about everything, and they were also angry with Grace for what she did. They also know that you are the girl Jungkook is looking for. After dinner and have a short conversation with his parents, he took you to a room. You will sleep here tonight. What are you doing? Introducing you to my parents? I'd like them to know that you are the girl I will marry. Are you crazy? And who told you that I will marry you? We need to go back to the island. There are no boat back to the island at this hour. We will go somewhere tomorrow. After that, promise, we will return to the island. He went to the room next door, and when he came back, he had a paper bag with him. Here, everything you need, including underwear and bra, is here. As he raised his brows. Yeah, remember, I can't forget that night. I'm your first, so you should be my responsible. Shut up! You said and pushed him going outside the door. YN, I know you love me. That's why you let that something happen to us that night. So you stop lying that you just did that because of money. You pushed him hard and closed the door. I think I couldn't escape from him this time. He chuckles after seeing you blushing. But after you closed the door, his face became serious again. He took his phone from his pocket and dialed Grace's number. Go to the press conference tomorrow at exactly 10 a.m. I will send you the address. Press conference? For what? For our marriage. Grace excitedly replied that she would come. The next day, Jungkook wakes you up and brings you a dress to wear. He says you're just going somewhere before going back to the island. You two came early, so no one was there yet. What are we going to do here? I have a press conference today. After this, everything will be okay with you. YN, can you just trust me? even this time only? You are confused. You don't understand anything, but your heart is telling you to trust him. He let you sit in the chair at the end. After that, he took the cup that his assistant was holding and put it on you. I'll be back. Later on, the reporters and media came. He also saw him sitting in front, but what makes you shocked when Grace came and sat beside him? Since everyone is already here, then let's start. Mr. Jun, for what this press conference for? I will introduce you the girl I'm going to marry. He said and looked at Grace. She smiled at him with full of confidence. The reporters started taking pictures of Grace since she was the one who sat next to him. Wait, did he bring me here to witness how he will introduce Grace to the media? You're about to walk out, but something is stopping you as you remember that he told you to trust him even this time. I'm sorry if I hurt you before. I know it's hard to believe, but you are really the girl who made my heart beat. Not her, Jungkook said while pointing at Grace. JK, what is this? Everyone, Grace framed someone to act as her to do everything so that I can forgive her for cheating on me and to continue our marriage. That girl, I was hurt. I'm not saying this to blame others. I know I hurt her. That girl, she stayed nice and generous to me. So I ended up falling for her. It's too late, JK. She won't show up anymore. And no matter what you do, you will never find her. You're wrong, bitch. As he walks going to your direction and hugs you. I know why you're afraid. Because she told you that she will send you to jail. Don't worry, you won't go to jail. I promise you that. She should be in jail for framing you. So please believe me that I really love you. The media start taking pictures of you. You hug him trying to hide your face because you are not used to such a situation. I'm sorry. Will you stop taking pictures of her? Promise, I will introduce her to you when she's ready. Grace feels humiliated. In embarrassment, she walked out, but the other reporters follow her. And because of what happened, her parents found out what she did. In embarrassment that she caused, they sent her somewhere. While going back to the island, you were quiet. You didn't speak. Jungkook knew you were confused, so he just let you so you can think. The next day, Jungkook is trying to talk to you, but still you didn't talk to him. The next day, you found out from Chloe that Jungkook already back to Seoul. He also withdrew his booking in her tour company, but he didn't take what he paid for. In his thought, maybe it would be help if he didn't show up, so you can think about whether you accept him or to end your relationship forever. What he did hurt him, but your happiness and peaceful life is more important to him, so he can force you to be with him. It's been 3 days since you were staring at your phone. Are you waiting for his call? You know, YN, I understand you. Of course, you are not sure if he really loves you. You're afraid that Jungkook only loves you because you and Grace have similarities. But on what he did, obviously, he really loves you. I know he hurt you, but he only did that because he thinks You are Grace. I can see in his eyes that he really regret that. You two need to talk before it's too late. By the way, I'm planning to move to Seoul to extend my business there. You want to come with me? Not as my employee, but as my business partner. You're trusting me to be your business partner? Of course. You are not just my friend, but my family also. The truth is, Chloe knows that you are confused because you don't want to leave her on the island. She was the one who helped you when your world was dark. She served as your light, so you don't want to leave her. To help you clear your mind, she decided to move to Seoul at the same time to expand her business also. 4 days have already passed that you and Jungkook haven't seen each other. Jungkook keeps himself busy so he won't think of you. It was 11 p.m. when Jungkook arrived at their house until he noticed someone sitting outside their gate. He gets out of the car to ask that person when he recognized you. YN? You look up as you smile after you saw him. Oh, why are you outside the house? You should call me or just get inside the house. I'm feeling shy to your parents. Let me help you to stand. Why are you here? This is where my heart guides me. So I follow my heart. I miss you. And I want to be with you. Jungkook bite his lips while tearing up and hug you.